stay alive, playing job, beaming on the the happy. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list? Yeah, struck a nugget, duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm
Rail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest of inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light, a light's my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish, feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of Saint Nicholas breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Put with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give it. They never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know what it's still. He stay face, no breaks, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fist to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. He the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Perk, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here's O'Neal. And Utah calls time here. And they may occupy different conferences, but certainly some familiarity between these two teams, Grant.
Oh, familiarity, huh? I mean, that's one way to put it. When these two teams face off, you know there's going to be some extra angst on the court and in the crowd. I'll tell you, rivalries like this really up the intensity. This should be a fun one.
Gobert with the bucket.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Now here's Ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Mitchell up top. Picked by Gobert. The three is up. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. The three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. First quarter, just over a minute played.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Ball outside. Pass to Caruso. Vucevic in the post. Over Gobert. Vucevic's shot is off. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Bogdanovich. This one for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Vucevic. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Full substitution. Tony Bradley.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side, Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Levine can't hit. Outside Mitchell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to DeRozan. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Full substitution. Derek Jones Jr. Javante Green.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And here's White. Here's Bradley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Jones up top. Left side White. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And he gets it back. The three from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Nails the arc.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. From deep. Gay right side. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass to DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
On the wing, Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Gay left side. Rebound by the Bulls.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. And here's Whiteside, covered by Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gay. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
1:44 left in the second. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
White hits them both. And so it's Utah with it. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to O'Neal. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White for 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. And here are the Jazz. It's a 10-point game. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Outside, Green. There's the drive, and it's hammered home by Green.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Jones. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jones has got his first points in this one. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
It's White with a drive.
Dropping foul called on Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Foul. Shooting for Chicago, Devontae.
And both free throws good for Green. Outside Mitchell. The shot no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Caruso. And stolen by Gobert. Now Mitchell. 15 points in the game. With the drive. Oh, okay then.
Well, the dribble drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Outside Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Bogdanovich, no good. Outside Levine. Ball with it. He's picked up by Conley. Utah with the ball. Leading by 12. Mitchell drives in. Levine with a steal. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's DeRozan. Goes up on the baseline. The Bulls need to get off a shot. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Assisted by
DeRozan's got 5 now.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Vucevic's shot is off. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
The Jazz with the timeout. And your Jazz dancers.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
2 minutes remaining in
Clarkson outside. Drills it from deep. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Ball.
Runs the ball.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his move.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Javante Green. Kobe White.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ingles. Up the floor. And they get it back. From deep, Gay. Goes back up. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ingles from outside. Goes up again. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Ingles got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Bulls with another miss. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to White. Takes it inside. And that comes off the assist by Green. He has 7.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Outside, Green. Jones drives in. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Utah, up 14.
Come on, fans.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clarkson with the ball. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's DeRozan. Money on the 19-footer.
Is there a guy who has a better understanding of what his job is than DeMar DeRozan? Put the ball in the basket. That's what he does.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. There's the screen by Whiteside. It's Ingles with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
You have to be able to navigate the pick and roll in the NBA, and Joe Ingles is becoming a master of it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That one's on Clarkson.
First team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And there's a 3-second violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And Utah has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The three is up. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Levine way outside. From downtown. And again, no good by Chicago. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Mitchell buries it down low. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Three-pointer, no good. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Out to the wing. Back to Levine. Looking to win the run. Here's Vucevic. Here's Caruso. And the three-pointer goes.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And Chicago has possession.
Full substitution. Tony Bradley.
And here's Levine. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Chicago.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
The drive by Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 30.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim. Uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter.
Whoa!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. from deep. Conley drops in the three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe.
Chapo, back up on my. Me no send no stamps. You get a. Whole squad on some. This that church is on the move. Pulpit, you with a cool kid. Deuce, click. Small room full of. Could become a tomb or a nuisance. Share my dogs come with a toolkit. They act a fool with. All my dreaming be elusive. I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew. That's how I do it. With the rag out the window, then we riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yes, son, we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lock, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. I cough up another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah. I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt, just the dance, ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first, watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old head trying to take me down. Tent so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good place, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll, whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grab, I'ma chain with them, put the block up, but it still came down. Let me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This does, I got